That's right. Don't adjust whatever device you're hearing this on. It's me, live and in stereo. No return engagements, no encore, and this time, absolutely no requests. Get a snack, settle in, because I'm about to tell you the story of my life. More specifically,
why my life is dedicated to my kids. When most people think of 9/11, they think of the terror attacks that happened in New York. I also think of that, but I also think of a life-changing incident that happened to me on 9/11/2008. Had a home football game, but shortly into the game, we had a weather pattern come in, and as we were discussing the weather with the referees and the coaches from the other team, I got struck by lightning directly. I was hit in the right temple, and it went all the way through my body, came out my legs. The next thing I know, I woke up 14 days later in the hospital in Augusta. In between that time, my heart stopped 3 different times. My parents came in, then my girlfriend at the time, now my wife, she came in, and then over the next several days, several of my colleagues, close friends, family members, just to see me, and I started hearing stories about the community and how the community reacted, and then the recovery process began. One of the main things that I kept telling myself was, I'm ready to go back to work. I miss my football team, I miss my students. When I talk about, why my life is so meaningful, and I say my kids, I'm talking about my students. I care about them, I love them to death. Once I returned to school in January, I still had to go through therapy. I still had to mentally and physically, I had to learn to walk again. I couldn't walk. Once I started walking again, the sensation was totally different. And to this day, when I walk, I feel totally different than I did before the lightning strike. If there's somebody out there that's going through trials and tribulations where you're even considering, trying to take your own life, or doing something that'll harm yourself, talk to somebody you trust. Taking your life should never be an option. There's too much good out there. There's too much to accomplish out there. Biggest lesson that I learned is never take anything for granted. One day I am the picture of perfect health, and my life changed completely. Anything that you cherish, anything that you love, tell them, let them know, show them, because it could change at the blink of an eye.
I'm Dr. Sabrina Kennedy with the Houston County School District. We all face challenges and adversity during our lives. If you or someone you know is facing a really tough time, there are people out there who would like to help you. If you feel like what you're facing is something you can't navigate by yourself and you need some help, please reach out. If you are considering harming yourself in any way, you can call 1-800-273-TALK, or you can text the word START to 741-741. You can also find additional resources and help on our district website at hcbe.net/13 reasons why not. You are not alone. There are people who want to help. Please reach out to someone.